on the attacking side of the floor, both on the goal shooting as well as the wing attack position. And they also do bring in a new goal defense. Poppy, of course, coming in that halfway mark of that first quarter. But the side of the Flames looking a lot more relaxed at the moment. They also have a change, so they do move over Duplessis to wing attack, and Mokomela moves to center. Oh, that's a beautiful split. $14 minutes. Good defense from the baby Spa Proteas. Coach Precious Mutembu.
That's me.
The best seat in the house, I'm telling you, is the one you're sitting on. That's why that beautiful smile. I love it for you. Coach, the flow of the ball is going down very well into that circle, but something seems to be just disconnected in that first quarter. But I see you saw it because you really made the change on the goal shooter. But what would you have liked to see there in that first quarter?
I know, I think we're just saying the Flames were forcing us to shoot from far, which was not working for us. The far range shots were not working. I've got Barley in there now, who's very comfortable shooting under the pole, and her with the long legs, hopefully she'll sink the balls in.
As you say it, you know, Precious, let me teach you something, then.
Yeah.
As a commentator, we call it the commentator's curse. Look at that, Carla Victor. But
okay.
when we say, oh, you know, Carla is doing great. The next ball she'll make a stepping mistake. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Does that happen to coaches as well?
It does, but you need to have faith. Have faith. But I see the good connection in attack. I'm just loving it. Look at that. I've just changed the defense, bringing Kiara into defensive end. She's just assist Dione, just starting the stomach of Sanal.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to ask you again of standout players because it's something that I always want to know, because we always speculating on who is the front runners, who are the players going. In percentage-wise, how close are you to finalising your top 15?
You know what, we've been here for a week. There's no ways we don't have green flags with some players. There's definitely some ones who have stood out for us, and they're really showing in the games, in tough games, and they're pulling through for us. And I think just pulling for our game plan as a few, just Poppy has just really been incredible, just carrying the team overall, and they're really stepping into her feet.
Coach, I couldn't agree with you more. It sounds like a 50%.
100.
Precious, I don't know why they keep putting you guys under pressure. Take your time, coaches. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. All we know is we are coming to Gibraltar with you. You'll put us in the bags if you have to.
The support will be incredible. Thank you so much.
Enjoy, coach.
Oh, vision. Beautiful feed. Carla Dipoko. Wow. That was a needle thread. Like 4 hands. Was Carla Victor, just beautiful vision.
She's been doing that, those cheeky little ones where she goes right through 2 defenders' hands. That's a brilliant take from your Dawn. She's wide awake. She's really cementing a dominance at the back there. And that's what I love to see when senior players are like, there is no way an under 21 is going to give me a tough time. Because the stronger they play against Mbali, the better prepared she'll be for playing against the rest of the world.
Drijver running out of options. Oh, she'll put up the shot. Sunil Smith going to the ground, being pushed and shoved by the under-21s. But Andrea with a successful attempt for the Flames. So the gap is narrowing. Look at that. 2 Great defense by Jordan, and managed to keep it in court. Oh, a long range feed into Smith. Grobler getting called on the other side. Both players out of play, and so now we'll make it look easy. So it is under 21s with the centre pass. Good options by Ingerson. So we see the introduction of the new wing attack in Laura Ehlers, Nontle. I'd like to know from you just the change and the speed that she brings to the court.
Yeah, so there's a few changes coming from the under-21s. And, you know, not so long ago they were trading by 5 or so, and now there's only 3 goals difference between the two sides. And, you know, I think Precious and Pumza know exactly what they're looking for there. I can see that there's a new wing attack linking up there with Ingwersen. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is cheeky there from the under-21s. I think they're linking up well, and they're connecting well, and you know they're taking their time in this quarter, and I'm hoping that they're going to give the Flames a tough time in this quarter so that they can just maybe lead. Oh, brilliant! Oh, I thought she had that one, but it was contact.
Yeah, that's the storyline for most goalkeepers. As soon as you think you've got a tip in, you'll be put in your place, which is out of place, and we see both of the defenders being called for contact once again. So Grobler and Van Eden now consecutively being placed out of play. So the penalty count a little bit high. Great work by Ehlers, driving on that circle's edge. And Ingwersen with the pop to Dipoko. Dipoko looks every time like she's going to split in half, I'm telling you. She does so well in gathering herself and gaining that extra couple of steps on attack. Good shot. The work that Poppy Nemantangari is doing. Oh. Van Eden committing to almost every ball being thrown. I like the Grobler Van Eden combo on defense for the S21s.
Look at the number of attempts from the Flames. They've already missed 10. So that's not a good shooting average. 66%. And South Africa under 21 with 79%. So that would be a little bit of a concern, even though the game has less weight on log standing. Ooh, good save from Lisa. She goes across the circle. Laura not well planted on the edge, however, was able to get that ball clear. She did say Mbali Dipoko is very reliable. Look at the other under 21 supporting the rest of their team, and they're just seeming like a less and less of a group. Or am I seeing things? I feel like when we got here, there was a lot of girls.
I think they are thinning out.
Is it like the idols?
Yeah, Survivor.
Voted off the island.
Survivor.
Oh man.
Oh, Dipoko on the baseline, not comfortable. The short from Lisa. We don't see that often. That's not something I think I've ever seen from Lisa.
Yeah, but the fatigue, you know? I mean, 10
Nonsense.
days of netball. I'm not sure our girls are conditioned for that much netball. I mean, usually it's like 5 or 6 days, but 10 consecutive days. And in between, you know, don't give me the essay stuff. Do not give me that look. That's different. These ladies are students and all that other stuff. And it's the first leg anyway, you know, they're still getting into it. So I think the fatigue come then. Ooh!
We do see
well
that.
picked up. Very well picked up from Gabriel. He's not falling for that one leg hop that we've been seeing the whole week.
You're watching Laura Ehlers, the speed, Mampo. Yeah, bit of a flamingo style netball player there. Look, the fatigue is definitely going to creep in. But
and you kind of get a sense that the girls at some point are just going through the motions. It's like, because you must go forward and defend, you just like, you almost like lunging your body there. It's no intent behind it. And I think this is a fitness test now. this latter part of the tournament is a complete fitness test. And I think recovery, like you guys mentioned early on in the interviews as well, becomes very important. And nutrition, how well the girls are eating, what are they taking to supplement their bodies after the matches. And of course they do have morning sessions sometimes. And the rub downs, sure, those were my favorites. Never mind the nutritional stuff, just give me a rub down any day.
Yeah, takes us back, but the SA Under-21 side on the attack. No options coming from the front. Carla having to go in between. She's not scared. She's not scared to go in between two players. But no leads coming forward.
Beautiful from Poppy. I am loving Victor and Poppy on the line defense here, on the edge of the circle. They're making it very difficult to get that ball into the circle. But the Flames still in the driver's seat. They did say they're going to do a lot of player management in this match, because I think Coach Alsunet's pretty much settled with her combinations at this point in the tournament already. That's a good split.
So, ladies, great defense here from Grobler and Van Heerden. I like this defensive trio with Norman Tangari on that wing defense position. And Du Plessis also moving to that wing attack position. There's really been a contest between the two, Norman Tangari and Du Plessis. But I love how they're taking that ball down, and the new injection of that wing attack, Lara. I am falling in love with the, the ball speed, soft hands, her discipline. Yeah, so the under-21s are really coming stronger and stronger in the second quarter.
I have to agree with you, but one thing I've picked up, Nontle, is they do favour the one side of the court a lot. On the far side, when it comes to the attack, Ingerson sitting on 50%, Dipoko only missing one, getting a comfortable 90% goal average, but overcooking on that centre part, on that feed going into the circle. But do you see the whole attack is constantly on the far side in that corner, and all the attackers are there whenever the ball comes down. So the defence will need to pick up on that, because they are very in a confined space almost, forcing themselves on the one side of the court.
100%, 6 goals in it, 2 minutes to go. It's the second quarter of day 7 of the South Africa versus the Northwest Flames matchup. These are two very young teams. I mean, if you think about it, the goal defense right now, Kutsia could potentially also be an under-21, because I mean she is young enough to be, as well as
beautifully read by Carla Victor. And she's very tall for a centre, so you cannot let a ball hang going in no direction.
So in that situation, oof, that was a hard fall. You could hear it from up here.
What did the poker do there? I don't know what's close to her.
She was trying to squeeze in, and I think she tripped over someone's feet, and all you heard was "boah."
I mean,
oh, cute.
my nickname was called Loop en Val de Toy. It means walk and fall, because that's what I did, 50-50.
Look, that's you right
Yeah,
now.
man.
That is. Okay, I'm
Okay.
calling her Vanessa Marie de Toy.
Well, call me De Poco from now on.
Okay, I'm calling you De Poco. Ooh, okay, she couldn't hold tight there with a bit of a push off from your Don. Oh, you gotta be tough. You're gonna be facing the Jamaicans and the Fiji and
Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. Look at the turnovers. 15, a little bit expensive, but on the same end, Flames are also making a couple of unnecessary mistakes.
I'm just worried on the first lead. Like, as soon as Victor has the ball in the middle, or even Lara, there isn't a lead that's coming forward just to connect from that mid to shooting. I'd like to see Dipoko maybe come out a little bit more, just to split up that defense. Oh, that's a long one.
There's contact being called, so Smith will have an opportunity at goal. Oh, she doesn't miss.
Oh, she's been outstanding in this tournament. She's been really reliable for the side of the Northwest Flames, who have really trusted in her, both in the shooting position as well as on the goal attack position.